Welcome to today's video, where we break down everything you need to know about the stock market today, January 28th, 2026. The market has been buzzing with activity, and we're here to give you a clear and detailed update on the key events driving the markets right now. So let's dive in. First up, the big news of the day came from the Federal Reserve. As widely expected, the Fed decided to hold its benchmark interest rate steady, keeping in the range of 3.50 to 3.75%. This decision was no surprise to investors, who had already priced this into market. Fed Chair Jerome Powell emphasized that while the U.S. economy remains solid, inflation is still above the Fed's target, and the labor market is stabilizing but not yet strong enough for rate cuts. This cautious approach means that we won't see any major policy shifts just yet, which contributed to the market's relatively calm response around the announcement. Moving on to the major stock indexes, the day saw mostly mixed performance. The S&P 500, which is often seen as the broadest measure of the U.S. stock market, closed slightly down, just shy of its record level around 6,978 points. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones Industrial Average edged up by about 12 points, showing a modest gain. The tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite finished up roughly 0.2%, helped by strong earnings from several big tech companies. The Russell 2000, which tracks smaller companies, saw a slight decline of about 0.5%. Overall, the indexes were pretty flat, reflecting investor caution amid the steady Fed policy. One of the standout moments of the day was the S&P 500 briefly crossing the 7,000-point mark for the first time ever. This milestone was driven largely by optimism surrounding tech earnings and growing investments in artificial intelligence. Although the index didn't hold above that level by the close, this intraday high was a psychological boost for the market, showing confidence in the continued growth potential of the tech sector. Speaking of tech, several major companies reported their earnings today, and their results had a notable impact on individual stocks and market sentiment. Tesla, for instance, posted earnings that beat analysts' expectations, leading to a sharp jump in its stock price. Similarly, Seagate Technology delivered strong results, causing its shares to soar. Nvidia also gained after news that China approved its new AI chip, which is seen as a positive development for the company's global expansion and the broader AI industry. Meanwhile, gold prices reached record highs near $5,300 per ounce. This surge in gold indicates that some investors are seeking safe haven assets amid lingering uncertainties. When gold rises, it often reflects caution in the market, as investors look to protect their wealth from potential risks or inflationary pressures. So what does all this mean for investors in the market today? The steady stance from the Federal Reserve suggests that monetary policy will remain stable for the time being, which can provide some reassurance to investors. At the same time, the market's focus is shifting toward the growth potential of technology companies, especially those involved in artificial intelligence. The mixed performance across different sectors and indexes shows that while there is optimism in some areas, caution remains in others. In summary, stock market today is marked by a careful balance between stability and growth. The Fed's steady rate policy keeps the overall environment calm, while exciting earnings reports and breakthroughs in AI technology provide the fuel for optimism. Investors are watching closely, as these forces will likely shape the trajectory of the market in the weeks and months ahead. That's it for today's stock market update. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more daily market insights. And if you want us to cover any specific sectors or companies in detail, just let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.